welcome to the Wednesday night Playalong Bluegrass Jam. Thank you for accommodating the different night this week. Here I am at the Center for Flat Picking Studies, the Northwest Longmont Center for Flat Picking Studies, as I've been calling it. I'm going to double check on the live streams and then we'll get started. Hope everyone is having a good week so far. I'm just back to town from visiting my sweetheart Michelle with her family in Indiana. So I'm just back from Indiana and glad to be back in Colorado and glad to be back with you. I'm going to do a quick adjustment here. This can get a little bit closer. Okay, we're live on YouTube. Let's double check Facebook. And we'll get started. So if you haven't been with us before, the way it works is it's like you came over to my house for a jam. And I'm not teaching you the song. I'm not giving you a lesson on the song. But you can learn the songs from this. I kind of just give you a brief run through of how the song goes, and then we pick it, just like we would at a regular jam. And I will drop in a few, teachable moments as we go. But for the most part, this is not meant to be a lesson. It's just meant to be an opportunity for you to practice the things you've been working on and put them into the context of a bluegrass music setting. All right, there's one little thing that's bothering me, and it is this light. So stand by. See if I can get that to not reflect in the mirror back there. I can do this. That'll help. All right, it's all makeshift, It's all homemade. That's me. I'm your homemade flat picker. Okay, so we're going to start with Dream of the Miner's Child. This is one that is in my Artist Works Flat Picking Academy. For those of you who are in there and working through the fundamentals section of the course, hopefully you've checked this song out. This is Bill, my old Collings guitar. Year 2000. I had this guitar for a long time. Okay, everything seems to be looking good, feeling good, so let's get to it. We'll turn on a click track. It's going to go at a slow tempo because this is the slow jam. Whoa, that's loud, sorry. Okay. Might even go a little slower than that for this song. So in the key of G it goes 1, 4, 1, 1, 2, 5, 1, 4, 1, 1, 5. So that's the whole song as far as the chord changes go. The melody on the verse and the chorus is slightly different. So, the 2 chord, by the way, is an A7 or an A major. Those will both serve that function of the 2 chord, which is the dominant chord of the 5. That is a secondary dominant. You are correct. It's a non-diatonic chord. In the key of G major, the 2 chord would naturally be an A minor. And this is the first teachable moment of the night. If we're playing the minor chord, which is the proper diatonic 2 chord in the key of G, I will say 2 minor. In bluegrass and country music, it's way more common to have that 2 chord be a secondary dominant leading you to the 5. So I could say 2 dominant. I could say 5 of the 5, which is technically what it is. But I just say 2 because that is most often the case. So if I shout out a number and I do not say minor, that means it's going to be a major triad. And the 2s and the 5s and the other secondary dominant chords, or dominant chords and secondary dominant chords, can also be 7th. So your 2 chord there is an A7, going to your 5 chord, which is either a D or a D7. For more theory on that, you can follow up with me on Flat Picking Academy. So, Dream of the Miner's Child. The way I would kick this off would go 1, 2, 3. So that's the only part we're going to be picking over. And I will sing some verses and choruses, and I hope you're singing along. And here you go. Kick us off on The Dream of the Miner's Child in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. First verse. A miner was leaving his home for his work when he heard his little child scream. He went to the side of the little girl's bed. She said, "Daddy, I've had such a dream." Oh, Daddy, don't go to the mines today, for dreams have so often come true. Oh, Daddy, my Daddy, please don't go away, for I never could live without you. I got it. I dreamed that the mines were all flaming with fire, and the workers all ran for their lives. Just then the scene changed, and the mouth of the mine was surrounded by sweethearts and wives. Oh, Daddy, don't go to the mines today, for dreams have so often come true. Oh, Daddy, my Daddy, please don't go away, for I never could live hands, that as sure as the sun does shine, there's something going to happen today. Please, Daddy, don't go to the mines. Oh, Daddy, don't go to the mines today, for dreams have so often come true. Oh, Daddy, my Daddy, please don't go away, for I never could live without you. Dream of the Miner's Child. I tried to give you a cue to end the song. This is how I've adapted the foot kick, which you would see at a jam, to end a song. That'll end it, and this will be a tag. Okay. Doc Watson did a great version of that. A little more upbeat. Johnson Mountain Boys, Dudley Cannell, he does a fine version, a spirited version, a little slower and more dramatic, more dynamic. And, of course, the original is from Vernon Dalhart from the 1920s, RCA Records. Okay, next we have Down Among the Budded Roses. Had a wonderful experience doing this with Keith Little at the Great 48 in Bakersfield. He's the one I learned this from, and he learned it from Vern Williams. Very special, beautiful song. Key of G. Let's see. 1 and 1, 5, 5, 5 and 5 and 1, 4, 4 and 1, 5 and 5 and a 1. That's the whole thing. There it is. That's the one that's bugging me. Just picked up Bill today. I took my rain song guitar with me to Indiana because I wasn't gigging and there was a small plane involved and I knew I would have to gate check it, so I just played my rain song over the weekend, and now I got Bill back, and it's like wearing my own clothes again. Love this guitar. Okay, so to kick that song off, I might go 1, 2, 3. I try to allude to the melody when I'm Sorry, I'm trying to learn to talk. I try to allude to the melody while I'm showing you the chord changes, but over the course of these long nights with several sets, I tend to wear the voice out. So I'm just trying to be a little more careful about that. I'm just going to play the melody for you one time. You heard it there woven into my sort of arrangement, but here's the actual melody, just single notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try it again. See, I'm so locked into what I do. Here's the melody. 1, 2, 3, 4. part of the challenge, I gave a lesson recently, and the student was trying to learn how to figure out the melody from listening to the recording, from hearing the vocal. So that's a big part of this game. This is a big part of this skill in bluegrass, is to learn the melody and get good at picking out melodies. So you can always do this just by playing these back and listening to what I'm singing, because I'm singing as accurate a version of the melody as I can. Not always as good as Ralph Stanley or, Vern Williams or Keith Little in this case, but I'm singing the melody accurately as I understand it, as I have done that work already. So this is a place for you to go, like if nothing else, all you players who are working on your lead playing, if nothing else, learn the melodies from this, and you'll get that much better at learning melodies from recordings or just from hearing other people sing the song. There you go. So kick us off on Down Among the Budded Roses. That means you're playing a version of the melody in the key of G. Here you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. They Purdy. I'm sure you played that quite lovely. I did an okay break. I tried to do one little cool variation that might have flubbed a little bit, but it's a jam, you know? We're just here to pick. All right, I am looking at the set list, and next we have Cotton-Eyed Joe. This is the tune that was recently added to Artist Works, Flat Pickin' Academy, a very basic version, and there are some other versions which are coming up in the next edition. I've already filmed them. I filmed them about a year ago. Almost a year ago, down in Florida at the Artist Works True Fire Studios. And they're being released now. So those of you who have had a little bit of a chance to look at this on Artist Works, cool. If not, hey, it's just Cotton-Eyed Joe. If you don't know it, you're going to learn it right now. And this is the version of Cotton-Eyed Joe that I like. There's several versions, right? That's something you run into on these tunes. This is a song, it does have words, but we're treating it like a tune, instrumental. So here's the version that I do. Key of G. 1 and 1 and 4. 1 and 1 and 4. 1 and 5 and 1. 1 and 4. 1 and 1 and 4. 1 and 5 and 1. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. 1 and 1 and 5 and 1. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton-Eyed Joe? So that's how it goes. It's kind of like 2 A's and 2 B's, where the A part is a little bit longer because of that couple extra measures. So what we'll do is we'll go through that whole form. We'll just do it just like that. We might have done this different last time, but it'll be A, A, B, B, just one time through, and I'm going to play that. Then you'll do the same, one time through, A, A, and B, B. Then I'll do that. We'll go 3 times. Me, you, and then you'll tag it. And I'm going to start with a very basic version of the melody so you can pick up on that. And then I will sort of make variations and make it a little more fancy and musical as we go. Here you go. I'm kicking us off. Cotton-Eyed Joe in the key of G. Cool. Cotton Eye Joe. Okay, we'll do this good old Stanley Brothers gospel song, I'll Not Be a Stranger. And then I'll check in with everybody. So leave a comment. I haven't even looked. I don't know if anyone's even out there. But I hope you are. Leave a comment. Let us know where you are, what instrument you're playing, anything else you'd like to share with the group. Okay, I'm going to find a waltz tempo here for I'll Not Be a Stranger. Not be a stranger when I get to that city. That's pretty good. So key of C. 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, and 5. 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 5, and 1. And the chorus goes to the 5. Back to the 1. Back to the 5. Back to the 1. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. I'm acquainted with folks over there. So that's how it goes. My kickoff would be something like, and this is one of those songs that's tricky to find the melody, and I'm not even sure if I have it 100% correct because it's a trio throughout. There's 3 voices singing in harmony on the recording, so it's difficult to pick out what that lead voice is, but I tried and tried and tried, sang along, tried, and this is what I came up with. So here's my kickoff based on that melody, the way I know it. And here's how I'd kick off I'll Not Be a Stranger. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had the wrong pickup notes. We're in the key of C. Here's how I'd kick it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. You can make it way more fancy than that. And obviously that's not the kickoff on the Stanley Brothers recording. There's just a kind of a George Shuffler guitar turnaround figure that they play. But I'm going to have you kick it off all the way through the verse. And on the breaks, let's go verse to chorus. So I'll play the first break over the verse form on the C chord. And then to the 5 chord on the chorus, you'll take it. I'll pass it to you. So we'll play over a verse and a chorus on the breaks. But here you are, kicking us off on a verse on I'll Not Be a Stranger. Key of C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be a stranger when I get to that city. I'm acquainted with folks over there. There'll be friends there to greet me. There'll be loved ones to meet me at the gates of that city four square. Through the years, through the tears, they've gone one by one. But they'll wait at the gate until my race is run. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. I'm acquainted 5 chord. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. Have a home on the streets paved with gold. I'll feel right at home there in that beautiful somewhere with the loved ones whose memories I hold. Through the years, through the tears, they've gone one by one, but they'll wait at the gate until my race is run. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. I'm acquainted with folks over there. You play. Now I'll take the 5 chord. Last verse. Here it comes. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. There'll be no lonely days over there. There'll be no stormy weather, just a great time together on the streets of that city four square. Through the years, through the tears, they've gone one by one, but they'll wait at the gate until my race is run. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. I'm acquainted with folks over there. I'm acquainted with folks over there. Pretty song. How we doing? We got some folks out there here on Facebook. Casey Harrison, that's right. I made the post. It's on the website. Like I said, I announce these week by week, so just look at my website if you don't know. And but yeah, thanks for being here, Casey. Michael Kitts, thank you for being here. Bill Farmer, hey, playing electric guitar, fun. Bet you got some good string bends on that one. Colin Burns, picking in North Yorkshire in the UK. Staying up late with us as usual. Hello, Colin. Thanks for being here. Jim Kelly is also playing the electric guitar. And Banjo Jim in South Jersey, Tune DD. Tune DD. Okay. Alan Cohen, watching from the gym. Hey, love that. Okay. Over here in... Slow Jam is 7:30 Eastern. That's usually where it starts. I'm pretty sure I listed it that way. Sorry if you didn't get that. But hey, that's That Kilted Guy. Do it yourself. The current schedule. Okay, like I said, this current schedule is on my my website, but it's week to week. You know, because this is just something I do. You know, it's not like something I get paid for or do in an official context. It's just something I host. So I do Mondays whenever I can. I couldn't do it this Monday, so I decided to do it Wednesday. So on Friday, I updated the website. By Friday of the week before, you will know what's happening. If I can post that ahead of time, then I will. But anyway, I just wanted this to be fun and organic, so if you miss it, you can always come back and play on the playlist. These videos all exist there. So anyway, glad we sorted that out. Thanks for being with me here on Wednesday. I know it's a little different. Next week, I'll be back on Monday. I'll just tell you that right now. Thanks for being here. Stuart Way. Harold Hale, thank you for being here. Jeffrey Boyle. Steve N. Steve Neff in Arizona, picking that Mossman guitar. That's cool. Bob Thomas in Northern Virginia, picking on your Eastman guitar. And Chris in San Francisco, picking the Martin. Irish Steve, there's Steve in Chesterfield, Missouri, running late, running behind, picking on your Alvarez. Brand New Strings, good for you. And Big MG1 is picking a flat top in Saint-Césaire, Quebec. Very cool. All right. It's an international crew. It's a diverse crew. I love that. And I hope we have some diverse instruments. That's one thing I encourage. I want this to be helpful for everybody, not just the guitar players. I know I attract guitar players because I'm a guitar guy and a guitar instructor. But I try to get stuff that is valuable for all instruments. And these are just songs that you hear at jams. So, and you can always send me requests. And if you do so, don't put them on the comments. I'm done. I've looked at the comments and I don't look at them again. I might pop in every here and there, but email it to me or send it in a message on the socials. It's so easy to reach me. Email from my website. There's a contact page. Any of the socials, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I check those messages. So those are good ways to reach me. But yeah, send it in an actual message. Otherwise, I won't see it in the comments, or I won't remember it. Saint-Césaire, I got it right. Okay, good. All right, here we go. I've been all around this world in the key of C. Again, many different versions of this song. I'm going to show you the way I do it. This is going to be a nice slow tempo version. I like to go key of C. 1 and 1 and 5 and a 1. 5 and 1 and 4 and a 1. 4 and a 4. 1 and a 1. 5 and a 1. So it's a little bit crooked on the end there. Some versions don't do that first 5 chord, but I'm going to go ahead and do it tonight. Sometimes if I'm leading a jam, I'll leave that one out. But I do it, I feel it, I'd like to play it that way. It makes my version kind of unique, I guess. So I'm sticking with it. One more time. Key of C. 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. 5 and 1 and 4 and a 1. 4 and a 4. 1 and a 1. 5 and a 1. Try that again. Here's how I would kick it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, kick us off. Been all around this world in the key of C. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Working on the new railroad with the mud up to my knees. Working on the new railroad Blue Ridge Mountains, well, there I'll take my stand. Up on the Blue Ridge Mountains, there I'll take my stand. A rifle on my shoulder, 6-shooter in my hand. I've been all around this world play. If you see a rich girl, won't you send her on down the line? If you see a rich girl, won't you send her on down the line? But if you see a poor girl, tell her she's a friend of mine. I've been all around this world. I got it. Lulu, my Lulu, come on and open the door. Lulu, my Lulu, come and open the door. Before I have to walk on in with my old 44. I've been all around this world. Play it again. Hang me now, hang me, so I'll be dead and gone. Hang me now, hang me, so I'll be dead and gone. It's not your hanging that I mind, but to wait around the jail so long. I've been all around this world. All right. I might have been a little sneaky on that ending there. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep going or not. But I was looking at the time and thought, I better not. Okay. This is fun. Yep, like I said, I'll be back next Monday. I'll be back normal. Probably for the next several Mondays, I'm thinking. Schedule in later February and March is pretty well. I'm sorry. It'll be next Monday, but it won't be the following. Just look at my website. You'll see it. Just check the Friday ahead of time. But yes, if you are marking your calendar, next Monday, yes. The following Monday, probably not, because I'm going to be at Winter Wondergrass Festival and making my way back. But we'll see. I don't know. That's the point. It's week by week for me. But next Monday for certain. Okay, and we're doing It's Raining. Oh, and as far as gigs, this Saturday at Cervantes, we got It's Raining, Raining, Raining here this morning in the key D, if you're getting ready. And yeah, I'll be at Cervantes on Saturday, Picking on the Dead, featuring special guest Bridget Law from Elephant Revival. And that's going to be really fun. That's kind of our big last stop on the road to Winter Wondergrass, because we're all going to be there the following weekend, the last weekend of the month here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, bundled up, playing outside. That's right. And that'll be Picking on the Dead, a big stout version of Picking on the Dead with lots of special guests, including Rob Eaton from Dark Star Orchestra, the Bobby guitar hero there from Dark Star. And Billy Failing's going to be playing some banjo with us. Eric and Dylan and CJ from Magoo, a real up-and-coming bluegrass group here from Colorado. They're going to be picking with us. And we're going to have double drums, Sean McCauley and Mark Levy on the drums. Big old time coming up at Winter Wondergrass. So that's my news for the time being. Music camps, Julian Family Fiddle Camp in May, Southern California. That's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time teaching guitar. Idaho camp in Weiser in June, early June I'm teaching. July, British Columbia, Nimble Fingers, Sorrento, BC, I'll be teaching there. And August in Elkins, West Virginia for Augusta Bluegrass Week, as I've been doing since 2005 annually. And Artist Works still has 40% off for Blues Month, so if you're going to sign up for my Flat Picking Academy, please go to my website, tylergrant.com, and click that link. It gives you a free week trial, and it also gives you the discount, and I get a little more credit if you use my link. All right. So, raining here this morning, key of D. 1 and 1 and 1. 1 and 1 and a 5. 1 and 1 and 4. 1 and 5 and a 1. 4 and 4 and a 1. This is the chorus. 1 and 1 and a 5. 1 and 1 and 1. 1 and 5 and a 1. So what we'll do is you'll kick it off on a verse, but then we'll trade verses and choruses when we get into the breaks. So here's how I might kick it off. A 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Okay, kick us off on It's Raining, Raining, Raining Here This Morning, key of D. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's raining, raining, raining here this morning. As I head in jail and hang my head in shame, with a smile I try to greet each early dawning, but they've given me a number for my name. Many little raindrops are falling close to me, makes the streams and rivers just as muddy as can be. It's raining, raining, raining here this morning, as the Mississippi flows on to the sea. I got it. Take it to the 4 chord. doesn't love me anymore. She knew that I was guiltless of this one crime, and said she'd be waiting there for me. But she has found somebody else to wander where the Mississippi flows on to the sea. It's raining, raining, raining here this morning, and I am just as weary as can be. I wish that I could follow all the raindrops down the Mississippi toward the Silver Sea. But there's no way to prove that I'm not guilty, so I'll just have to suffer all the shame. Go and tell her for me, little raindrops, that they've given me a number for my name. Poor guy, sad story. Grandpa Jones wrote that when he was quite young, but he was already called Grandpa Jones. That's always been his stage name. So that's a good version to check out, and of course the Stanley Brothers is a good version to check out. There's lots of versions of that. We're gonna get into Old Joe Clark, and I'm gonna give a significant bump in the tempo. This would be what I'd call mid-tempo, kind of the slower end of mid-tempo. Faster than I would typically treat this in the slow jam, but the reason I'm doing this is because this is a good number for speed training, as I call it. So I'm kind of forcing you a little bit into the next tempo zone, because you can play a basic version of it, or any version in between. You can always fall back to the... You don't have to always go. Though that's an option, and you can kind of build yourself up to that. So let me just run you through how I play Old Joe Clark, because again, there's different versions. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 1 and 5, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 5 and 1. Da 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 da. 1 and 1 and 5, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 5 and 1. Da da da. Old Joe Clark, da da da, flat 7. Da da da. Old Joe Clark, 1 and 5 and 1. Da da da. Old Joe Clark, da 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 da, 7. Da 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 da, 1 and 5 and 1. So the 7 is a G concert key. A G concert would be the chord, but if you're capoed 2 like I am, playing out of G position, it would be an F. It's just the 7 chord, the chord that's a whole step lower than the root. So technically a G chord, but if you're capoed 2, yeah, you'd play an F shape. So I'm going to kick it off, and we'll go 3 times through. Me, you, me, you, me, you, and then you tag it. And remember, keep it real simple. I'll keep mine real simple the first time, and then I'll start building on it. Old Joe Clark in the key of A. Here we go. Okay, I hope you got that feeling, that sense of like, sure, you can play a little faster than you're used to if you keep the melody simple. You could even keep the rhythm simple. This is something that I evangelize often as I encourage folks to stick with me through the faster tempo sets. Okay, take this hammer in the key of A. Find a tempo here. It's going to be a little slower than we were. Carry to the captain. That's about right. Okay. 1 and a 5 and a 5 and a 1. 1 and like that for a kickoff. Okay, we'll close out this slow tempo set with Take This Hammer, key of A, and you're gonna kick it off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, you can tell him I'm gone. I don't want your cold iron shackles. I don't want your cold iron shackles. I don't want your cold iron shackles. Hurts my leg, of course. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. Play. I got it. If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? Tell him I was flying. You can tell him I was flying. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. You can tell him I'm gone. Now you play. Last chorus. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. You can tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. Cool. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Definitely check out the Osborne Brothers version of that if you're into that song. And really appreciate you being here. Appreciate the donations as always. I know some folks, I know it's not always easy to figure out what I'm doing and where, but I always post it the Friday before on my socials. My Facebook, my Instagram, and my TikTok. Yep, I'm on TikTok now. I had to do it. And I also put them on my website. So I don't have like months planned out. It's week to week. So I'll be here next Monday starting at 7:30 Eastern to clear up any confusion that might have been misunderstood. Okay, thanks everybody. I'm going to reset for the mid-tempo jam. Looks like I'll be right on time starting at 1/4 till. And you'll find that on a new video. Just come back to these pages, refresh them, and you'll see the mid-tempo set. Okay, see you there. Thanks everybody.